Okay. Hi, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Long time no see. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. Everything goes fine.
That's good. So thank you for accept my interview. Let's beginning now.
Okay.
So first question. Tell me a little about your background about being a graphic designer.
Okay. I began to work as designer when I graduated from university, and it has been more than 10 years until now. But in fact, the major of my bachelor degree is education. It is a long story why I finally became a graphic designer. In my college years, I think there's no actually design industry in my hometown. I came from Lanzhou, a relatively backward area in China. For example, if you want to print a flyer, you will directly to go printers, and they will design it and print it for you. If you want bring a sign of your restaurant, you will go to the neon lamp factory directly, and they also help you design it and put it up. No one has the actually concept of design. So if you want to learn design, you want to work as a designer, you must go to a big city like Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen. And I go to Shenzhen first and transferred from the Shenzhen headquarters to the Beijing branch 2 years later. Now I work and live in Beijing. I'm an art director in my company.
Okay. So I know in your work you also use some iPhone apps to help you work. So how many apps do you often use? How many apps about design do you often use? Do you use them to get some inspiration in your work?
Yeah. I use many apps indeed, like Zcool, Nipik, Behance, and others. And I definitely get inspiration with them. That is why I need them. They will show you how other people deal with the similar projects, and you can look, think, and take it as references. Other thing I believe important is that those apps provide you a window to understand the current situation and the trend of the design industry. It is quite important for a designer to keep in touch with the real world, because design is not fine art. You use fine art to show yourself, but design must help people solve their problem. So you must know what's on this world, what new problems people have met, and what solutions they have tried, which have success, which have fall. All these things are in the core of your work. Sometimes more important than your skills, like Photoshop, Illustrator. Nothing about those things. You need to keep the pace of the world around you.
Okay. So do you think it's important to use some methodologies or some tools in graphic design work or study? If you think it's important, how important is this and why?
Yes, it is important. For everything, methodologies are important. As I said before, in fact, I didn't have a professional training in school. I'm halfway learning, so I'm struggling for the lack of professional quality and capacity for a long time, and indeed still now. It's really important to get some professional guide in your early career, or you must spend much more time and energy to make up your missed lesson. And those professional guides usually emphasize the method and the process of thinking.
Okay, so do you have any experience of using creative connection cards? Do you think it works well?
No, I haven't used this app before. But since you have told me...
You haven't used it before?
Yeah, actually I haven't used this app before. But since you have told me you want to interview me about this topic, I download and try it. I think it is a nice tool for designer, especially for those young students or novice. As I said before, design is ultimately in serve of people. If something can't be used by the audience it's intended for, to solve the problem it is intended to solve, then it is probably not a successful design. So if being provided with insights, methodologies and tools, you can achieve this goal quickly and make your design better.
Okay. Okay, so tell something about your design process or design habit in your daily work.
About design habit, indeed, I don't like my design habit.
Why?
When I begin a project, I can't help myself to think it from morning to night. I can't stop myself. That make me feel I'm always in work. And the design process, it is quite simple. I research and I design. Then back to research and back to design. I mean, graphic design as a profession constantly challenges your creativity. And only way to grow is drive for better solution to your clients. The best research yields the best insights. The best insights give way to the best solutions. So I said before, you need to keep in touch with the work.
Okay. So what is the biggest difficulty do you have when you're working? How to get the right solution you want?
The most difficult thing is the relationship with your clients. And the most challenge around your relationship with client is the interpretation for the solution. So you need to research. I have said that you need to understand something about psychology, about consumer behavior. In short, you need to understand other human beings except you. This will spend far more time than you learn Photoshop or other design skills.
Okay. So the last question: if there will be a new function on this app, what do you expecting?
I think you could add design industry news in this app. As you see, this is a started app. For me, I don't think I will use it frequently, although it has over 100 cards. But you will face 3,000 situations in your real work. I mean, today you open it, it has those cards. Tomorrow you open it, also those cards. I think it must move to keep survive. I still believe that keeping up with the pace of time is the most important thing.
Okay. That's all. We have finished it. So thank you for accepting my interview, and thank you for helping me. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.